Is there like a full map? There is a full map. Looks like that door closed now. Yeah, it's closed. Okay, I didn't know if we could backtrack again. But I suppose we could just, you know, finish the boss and then go back and clear anything else we wanted. We are already down to 3 candles, and we started with like 7 or 8, so candles might be a little tight, and I'm gonna need to pop another one here pretty soon. Alright. There's a snake dragon there. I assume that in the middle is the boss. What you have behind you? You look, you have a pile of treasure. Like there's maybe some NPCs over there. Go over this way. Got stuff. I think that's like, oh, Treasure Guardian. Circle might be like an elite fight or something. Host of Evil. Like your NPC back there. Not actually guarding anything. I could just go around you. Hey.
Something
Doing alright over here?
on the edge of your sight.
No.
Something small and humanoid. With your weapon ready, you move deeper into the woods. Then you hear a squeaky voice coming from the darkness.
Quite unique you are.
A small, pale, and seemingly ancient woman emerges from the shadows. She looks at you with a mysterious smile and a keen gaze.
Nobody has come to see me in a long time.
Who are you?
The one thing I certainly am is old. Perhaps as old as time itself. But it doesn't matter. Want some candy?
Candy, I love candy.
The gesture clarifies that by candy, she means the small creature, vaguely resembling an
Definitely not stranger danger.
She clutches in her hand.
Sure.
I knew it. You're just like the others.
But you offered it to me.
That's a test for every creature I come across. He is my favorite being in all of creation. He doesn't talk much, but I'm fond of his presence. You shall certainly not eat him, but I feel that you'll be stuck in this place for a long time. You might learn some manners eventually.
What was that bad manners? You offered me a thing and I accepted it.
The woman hides her hands behind her back.
Now, I have something for you. Pick a hand.
What was the left hand? 250 XP, wow. Let's see. Did I level up? No. 7, like another 800 at the next level. Okay. Is that a thing? The tombstone a thing? I don't want to do any fights if they're not going to give me any rewards. There's a forgotten chest. There's the Reaper thing and ads for it looks like. And the Treasure Guardian. See how scary things are going to be here. It can only be played once per combat. Gonna play down to 1 energy and then this to reduce armor. Try to increase its cost by 1 meh. I have no block. And I do 7 damage at the end of every turn. Pretty good. We're not gonna use this yet. Stop the breath control. I don't want to block. Alright, I picked that up as well, so let's do, this. Now you'll double damage next turn. Where's my whirlwind? Heal 1 hit for 16 to 24 whirlwind. Wanna do it? Nice. Blocks this. 2, 4. 30, 30. Not quite the kill on that, but still didn't come up here too bad. There's the whirlwind. You get to play my sloth though. A lot of XP there. And forgotten chest.
You find a chest with strange markings across its entire surface. Most are illegible due to the duration of time it has been in the ground. But what little you can decipher reads:
Be cursed, for no man can possess this treasure without sacrifice.
You feel a sharp sting.
I mean, I gotta see what it does.
Becomes dizzy.
And armor.
After a while, you can't recall precisely what happened. But the power you found inside should make the sacrifice worthwhile.
Whenever you hit an enemy, reduce their armor by 3 until the end of combat. That's really good, actually. I do a lot of hitting. Yeah. Go back up just a little bit. Candle, and then like the treasure guardian, I guess. That's a lot of HP. He's a weak attack and is add like a debuff. Then enemies hits can reduce armor. Just immune to stun, you guys are just babby worms. Okay, double block, really good. Still taking that hit. Reduce my armor by what, 3? Well, that's pretty good. It's a pretty big fight. I might go ahead and use this. Or I can just try and save it for the boss here. Get rid of these little shits first, I think. I'm immune to stun, but it still gives me armor. The vulnerable one. Might just kill him. Okay, well, it'll kill him via my AoE at the end. Okay. Breath control. Reduced cost breath control, even. That's gonna take a little while to level that up. Another like 10 damage here. The little shits are almost dead. Crap is kind of useless. Back up on block and then whirlwind. That one's dead. Now it's just the big boy. The armor reduction is really good. He's also reducing my armor, but not nearly at the rate I'm reducing. Jesus. So much damage. Spellcracker, one hit for 550% damage and cleave. Does 20% of damage to all other enemies, so it's AoE. And energy offer 25% damage per energy. Be too bad. To deal one hit for 75%, if the enemy intends to attack, stun it. That actually seems like the best. Like, I don't really have the energy to this, although we set up like a meditation and a vulnerable target and like a double hit, like this thing is just gonna kill pretty much anything it hits. Let's try it. That's the fun option. I do love some big damage numbers.
You found what was protected by this beast when you filled your pockets up to the brim with gold.
30 max HP. Is that... Is this empty HP or is this full HP? Always the question. Armor of all enemies and max HP. If those are too great right now. Let's get the HP so we'll see if it okay, it's full HP. Also, we're back to 69. Man over there. Find that one too. So let's go a couple more combats. Host of Evil. Old Merchant. Oh. Corrupt the Giant. The enemy will increase its damage and lose a bit of its armor. You... It will only attack when there's bloodstones on the battlefield. Which there aren't currently. I assume you summon them. And if I can play Broad Reach and this in one turn. So you're gonna scale, you're immune to stun, you're gonna scale out of control eventually. Even, hang on, can't see what you're doing to me. Your, is kind of hidden behind the rest of the UI. Broad Reach, a Small Strikes. Fuck. Okay, there's a Bloodstone, has 20 HP, can't be healed, and it heals when it's broken, though. Now that that's there, you can attack. Stun an enemy, eh? Ah, a great looking turn. You do anything? I think it just exists. It allows you to attack, but I don't necessarily want them to heal either. Is my attack... I can't see my inventory in here. Oh, I don't want a candle, but okay. Oh, here it is. This one. At the end of turn. So, yeah, if they are vulnerable, like if they're at 3, you can hit them to 4, then it's immediately going to go away because it's the end of turn. I believe. Blocking that and then taking 14 to 16. Guess that. Okay, and that thing healed. Very cool. Same thing, but you are very low on armor already, which is... Need 2 blocks. Just keep chipping away at their armor. Not vulnerable yet, and I'll wait for a Broad Reach to slam you with my ult. You're vulnerable this turn. Okay. Crushed. Let's meditate for next. The fact that armor can just go infinitely negative. Oh, hello. Smack. Level up? You did level up. Armor Blaze, deal 4 hits for 100% to random enemies, so it's like... It's one more hit than small strikes. Oh, no, it is 50% damage. So it is full damage. I'd rather have this than just more armor reduction. I'll be turning into ultimate charges. Block every second hit received during turn. Increase max damage by 6. Quite a bit of base damage. Take the base damage. Oh, old merchant.
An old man strolls among the trees, observing the ground with interest. Strangely, he holds no weird candle in his hand, only a wooden walking stick. He lights up with joy as he sees you.
Oh, hello, Wanderer. I see you enjoy these strolls through the forest also.
The man seems weirdly oblivious to the
Or stroll,
surrounding
the
weirdness.
way to put it.
Walking is healthy, and while I walk, I find things from all over. Want to see my collection?
I suppose. You have candles? Eating this seems dangerous. A handful of these can kill a human. Sweet. That causes unnatural dizziness. It can be used to end your misery, a noose? But, give me some flowers. Thanks, bud. Okay. Okay. Oh, he just poofed. Really, there's something I can do with this. Yeah, I'm sure you just found that noose just lying on the ground. Walking around, what is this? Behind you. Blood altar. I guess I can do like one more fight, and then I'm out of candles, so we gotta do the boss before it gets too low. Four enemy. It's that. There's a lot of attacks. Block. You're vulnerable already, so bye. I have no energy to sacrifice for you. You guys aren't vulnerable, so. Okay. You're wounded. Go small strikes first. Broad reach, a whirlwind, so 2 of these things are vulnerable. You're the only one attacking, so I can get away with just blocking. Pretty good chance that just kills you. And then we block the 11-14 attack. Getting attack and stuff, I don't really care at the moment. Not gonna kill you. Chance this kills it. Block. Good RNG. Block this guy. It's favorable to kill. I still have a block this actually, so I might as well just do that. Got him. Crack stand. I must have a third one of those to combine. Maybe just buy one if I get back to the village. If I get back to the village.
These crystals were already here when the first men landed on the island, but they don't look like something made by the Four Dwellers either. Their origin doesn't matter much, as most of them had been damaged by bandits looking for valuables, or simply smashed by vandals who enjoyed the way they crumble into pieces. However, you can still sense a glimpse of faint power in this place. A power that calls for your blood.
$13 HP for an entire level up. Get 2 hits for 100% damage with cleave. Gain 20 armor for the next 3 turns of chain. Stun all enemies with no or negative armor. That fits pretty good. Fits pretty good with what I'm doing. Oh. I'm gonna go fight the tree, and I'm gonna have to use the Allmother's Blessing. Probably, to not fucking die immediately. Hello, tree. Your name? The Darenheim Winterbane. In order to hurt this enemy, you'll need to destroy the trees that protect it. In addition to its intense notice, it will become immune to stuns even after losing even one of the trees. You're buffing and corrupt the tree. But trees aren't attacking here. But we can stun it until then. I have a few stuns. If I only play these two. This will be active next turn. Here, 1 attack. AoE attack for 20, but that's fine. Do I have a block? I don't have a block. Oh, I can stun him here. Might have to do. Okay. Buffing again. Where's my barrier? This rapid attacks. Can I kind of leave both of his trees low? I think. There we go. Breath control and everything else. Okay. There. I don't mean to stun, but that's fine. I think. He's immune, but you're not, and I want that to be stunned. Still not vulnerable because the other tree's not dead, but can I just kill this thing off? Oh no. I'll wait until I hit a broad reach with it. Just kind of died to AoE over time. Okay, that can just be deleted. A block. Not doing anything too crazy next turn. Well, I'm gonna break this. Probably want to kill its other essence over here. Meditate. I can always just play the sloth for 0 and just get it out of my deck too. Breath control. It's gonna keep reducing its armor. It's gonna die on its own here at the end of the turn. Creating 2 times 1932, huh? Oh, you have 100 barrier and 1 HP. I don't know if you can overkill barrier or not, but we're gonna find out. Yeah. That looks like it's gonna be painful. Can be stunned though. Oh, and you're vulnerable now. Would you look at that? Goodbye. That was a unique little fight there. I was expecting the tree to be scarier than that even when I got through all the branches, but I guess the branches are the main part of the fight. 1 candle.
Before your dead enemy even hits the ground, you hear a familiar voice behind you. As you turn, you see the goat.
A goat.
Oh, this one was a piece of work. We had high hopes for him. Too bad it ended like that. But 2 down, 2 to go. I'd say you're doing pretty well for a newborn. And just like before, another path opened in your village.
My HP is not
Also,
doing well though.
getting rid of these things gives me some space to help you out. Interested?
Sure. So strong so far. Clearing out my deck would be nice. For less cards, gain energy. Okay. Every 12th card is a duplicate. I already have a lot of those. Those are just card in general. Physical training is specifically attack cards, but honestly, probably this. I have a lot of 2 costs now, so I'm doing like a 2 cost and a 1 cost. And I'll set me up for some good turns, especially for like Skullcracker plus Broad Reach. Goodbye, Mr. Goat. I have 1 candle for the next area. Isn't great. Other shops are open.
The
Blacksmith.
blacksmith is hard at work when you approach him.
By a stand. By a stand. That. I menu from here. Don't find runes. Max HP by 50 though. Also. A lot of HP. I think I have to put the level 2 in there though. Now I have to do a drop chance boost by 25%. It's gonna give me more runestone dust back for all. That seems worth it. Can I rest again? Sure can't. 5 of the stuff. Raise it 38. Yes, give me all of them. Use 1 for now. I can't buy any more, I can't buy more candles. Not sell candles. Is unfortunate.